Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. This is Matt here at groarkboysbbq. I want you to bear with me a little bit because I'm testing out my new GoPro 8 Black to try out this new YouTube venture that I'm on here. So bear with me. I'm gonna try and do this all in one shot with no edit. So today I'm cooking a tri-tip. I've been waiting to cook this thing for about 5 days now. Vac sealed in the refrigerator. So let's take a look at this. I'm gonna open it up. Now, if you guys, I'm sure you're familiar. If you're not, you will be, but you'll notice that when I take this tri-tip out, it may not be the bright red, beautiful color that you see when you first get it. So since I vac sealed this, oxidation happens and you lose that red color and it's brown. Brownish, but that makes no matter. What you want to focus on is the smell and any sliminess, which this has none. So tri-tip is something that I haven't cooked a whole lot, which is why I'm excited to do this. Something I've found a lot of my friends out west cook it like every day, the same way that I cook burgers. That's how commonplace it is out there. Little harder to come by here. This is a cut from my friends at Halteman Family Meats. They're located in Reading Terminal Market. Through all this quarantine stuff, they are still delivering at your doorstep fresh. No dry ice. All right, so bear with me on the olive oil. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a nice little coat. We're moving, so you'll notice my utensils aren't the best. Everything's packed. All right, so we're good to go there. I'm gonna show you guys. We're using Steve Reichlin. This is his Project Smoke line of rubs. This is his Kansas City Smoke rub. We're gonna use this and apply generously on the tri-tip here. And I'll give you guys a close-up of this once I finish seasoning this here. This is gonna go indirect on the Weber kettle. Once it gets to 120, I'm gonna pull it off and we're gonna go ahead and direct sear until it reaches about 125, 130. Might even pull it at 115. So there we go, seasoned beautifully. I'm excited to try this rub by Steve Reichlin. Should be wonderful. So there's your prep. Very little, no trimming, because that's all done by Halteman Family Meats. You guys can check them out online, deliver direct. So I'm excited for this. We're gonna throw it on the Weber and I'll catch back with you guys in a little bit. So to start out, I'm doing a 2-zone cook here again for the tri-tip. So I'm gonna have my fire source on the one side. I'm gonna reverse sear on the other side with some smoke. I'm gonna use some cherry wood chips, and we're gonna cook this tri-tip until it's about 120 degrees. Here's the tri-tip, rubbed, sat. See how nice and moist that looks. Grill is ready to go at about 275, 300. That's it. Gonna let it sit. I'm using some mesquite wood chips, and we'll check back in a little bit. All right, guys. So it's been about a half hour. We're almost at 120. We're sitting at about 120. Thinner parts, maybe around 125, 130, which is fine. I'm gonna take this and put a nice sear on it right over the coals. All right, it's gonna take about, I don't know, a minute or two per side. Just get a nice char, and then we'll rest it and we'll be ready to slice. So let's get rolling with this sear. There we go.
It's not a chair, it's a ladder.
Okay, what is a warrior? Like a cat or not a cat? Did I really do it?
So the key to tri-tip I've learned is really to understand which way the grain runs when you're slicing. So when you do this, make sure you're paying attention to that. Cutting the steak against the grain is going to make for the perfect bite when you're dealing with tri-tip. I've done it both ways just for experimentation purposes, and if you cut with the grain with any type of meat or steak, it's going to feel like a rubber band. Here you see, simple, easy pull, takes no effort. Now if I spin this piece and I go ahead and cut with the grain, you can see it's like rubber, will not pull apart. That's wrong. So again, rotate the meat so it's against the grain and make sure you're cutting that way. When you see the results, they really truly speak and taste for themselves. Guys, listen, this tri-tip was incredible. Turned out great. Go follow on Instagram. Go subscribe to the YouTube. Thanks, guys. Love y'all.